Good.
Good. How old are you?
I'm 33.
33. It's a little dark in there.
Probably where I'm at.
Okay.
Can you see me?
So a little bit better. What do you got for
Okay. Um, I've been a serial dater. Like
me?
I've
Okay.
never really been like a relationship
What kind of
person.
cereal? Grapefruit? Great. Great. Okay.
um,
Lighten it up.
so in 2015, I got with my ex-boyfriend. We was together for 8 years. Yeah.
From
um,
2015?
yeah.
That math doesn't work.
We broke up this year in February.
Okay. If you
So
got
like,
one,
yeah,
two.
like 7.5, 8 years. I met him in
No.
2014.
Okay. Until 14 to 21 is still 7 years. So,
Yeah,
okay,
well,
go ahead.
7.5, 8 years. I mean, I rounded off.
Okay. All right. Still. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we broke up because he cheated.
Hmm.
Not once, not twice. Like it was a multiple thing that happened, and I feel like I was kind of dumb because I stayed in this situation.
You have any children?
I do not. He had
And,
children. He had
and
two
what year
sons.
did he cheat in?
Um, so I'm originally from New York. We moved to Charlotte. So the first year that we moved to Charlotte, he cheated. I got pregnant and had a miscarriage, and then he cheated after that.
So the first
And
year you hold on. So the first year you were with a man,
mm-hmm,
you left New York. Hold the phone steady.
okay,
You left New York City and
yes,
moved to North Carolina
yes,
with a man that is not your husband.
yes.
Why?
Um, honestly, just the way that I felt about him, I just never
Okay,
felt
but
about
how about
anyone
you
else.
didn't? But how come you didn't codify that feeling at the courthouse?
Um, I don't know. Like it was like my first serious relationship,
Yeah.
so
And you're how old again are you?
33.
So you were every bit of 25.
Mm-hmm.
So you were not a child.
No, I'm not.
So you left New York and moved to North Carolina
Mm-hmm.
with the man you knew for how long?
A year and a half.
So y'all have been together a year and a half.
Well, we weren't like together a year and a half. We were still dating. Like so he, was still doing his thing. I was still doing my thing.
How
And
long were you guys officially a couple?
like 8 months.
But you had known him for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you get married? Because marriage wasn't a priority and it's not that big of a deal.
No, because it is a priority. I
No,
think
it's
I kind of
not.
was just waiting out, like, okay, maybe he will. Maybe if I just
Not really
wait
even
it
a
out.
priority. No, it's not a priority because if it was a priority, you wouldn't have moved. So you moved.
Yeah,
Who was he working?
we both were.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell this to the audience, ladies. Y'all need to start moving in with people who aren't going to put a ring on your finger.
I mean, it's
Stop
so
shacking
crazy.
with people. No, I'm talking past you because we're gonna get
Hmm.
through this, but because here's the net of it, man. I don't know what you ladies expect us to do because that's not a serial dater. You've been with somebody for 7 years and all this trauma. You've moved, he's cheated, this, that. Have you sat down with a therapist?
I have not.
Okay. And you expect to do what? Start dating again?
I mean, I am dating right now, but I don't put like my all into it because
Because you
of.
need therapy.
Okay.
Because of my trauma.
Mhm.
And that's not fair. Turn off the TV. Ladies, stop making men in your present pay for your past traumas. We are not emotional tampons. We're not to be played with. We're not toys. We're human beings with feelings, and we deserve better. Did you like someone playing with you?
No, but I wasn't.
Did you like somebody not giving their all?
Hell no.
Then why, and is the man you seeing a black man?
Yes, he was. I'm single now. I'm not
The man
dating
you're
for
dating
now.
right now, are you dating right now? You said that you're
Yeah,
dating, but
I
you
was
don't give your
dating.
all. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're not. No, you're playing. See, now I just made you the villain.
But I'm
No, no, no.
not.
But yes, you are.
I mean, I don't go on these dates with the
But
intention
I
of
don't care what your
marrying.
intention is, ma'am. You have no emotional availability in trauma. If a man were to do that to a woman, do they
Hmm.
do me? It's not like you say this on your Tinder profile. Hey, let's go out. I have a shitload of trauma and I'm emotionally unavailable and I don't give my all. Nobody would ask you out. You just
Right.
keep that to yourself. So you hide that because you know it will be looked negatively upon. So a man takes you out, and is he getting an opportunity with somebody? Because do you expect men to pay for the dates?
For the most part, yes.
Okay, so you expect the man to pay for you like you actually have emotional availability and a vacancy, and you're not. No, be quiet and listen to what I just said.
Hmm.
You expect the man to pay for you like your head is clean when it's dirty.
It's not like, because
Yes.
I'm not
Now, no,
closed
no,
off.
I don't care. See, they won't when it's a man that's on the doing something wrong. Women are quick to call out, but you don't call your ma'am. It doesn't
I
make you
know my
better. Stop.
flaws.
But the point, okay. But are you telling the men you're going out on a dinner date with that guess what? I'm not giving my all. I got my guard up. I got a shit ton of trauma that I've never healed from.
Not in those exact words, no.
And would they want? And do you think they would want to go out with you?
If I said it like that, no.
Well, then no matter how you say it, it's the truth. Dating is not a game. If you had gone through therapy and you had a clean mental bill of health and you were ready to go looking for a husband and to family and looking for a future, you're ready, right?
Hmm.
And then a man came along with trauma and issues and not giving his all. Would you think it would be fair to take your time up?
No, but that happened already
I
to
don't
me.
give a shit. I'm talking about you. See, look at what she
Absolutely
just
not.
did. Look at
No.
what she just did. It's not okay when it happens to me, but it's all right if I do it to them. Because
I'm,
somebody did it to me, I'm going to do it to them.
but I don't go on these dates and be like, hey, I want to be your wife and I want to be your girlfriend. And I go on these dates and I'm like, I just want to get to know
Accountability is like
you.
kryptonite, people. Again, it's
I
wrong.
take my kryptonite.
Again, when someone does it to you, it's wrong. But when you do it, I don't intend to be bad. Because look, man, you don't need to be dating anybody until you clear your head. There's no
But
matter
it's
how.
like, I don't know, like, I don't know if I want to get back serious with them, like be back in a serious relationship
Uh,
now.
you don't need to be dealing with anybody who's looking for anything other than a good time. And then you need to pay half your way. What the fuck is so funny? You just said I'm in here not giving my all. Then you need to tell people I'm not giving my all. I'm just out here to have a good time. Then you pay half the bills and have a good time. Stop.
Not pay half the
Stop. Stop. See, this is what I need you guys to understand. This is how selfish so many women are today. You don't think about the human being that's opposite of you. It's about you.
Okay.
Is that hard to hear?
It's not, I've heard it before,
From
but not
who?
from a man. I've heard it from like my girlfriend. So I guess it
And what
seems
and
a little
your
more
girlfriends told you and your girlfriends told you this? Why do you have that thing in your nose anyway?
because I like it.
Please take that shit out. It looks horrible.
I can flip it up.
No, no, no. I mean, y'all should not wear that stuff. It looks bad.
I
I
like
don't
it.
know. I
I've
guess you
never
like it.
got a complaint from it
Well,
until
because
today.
gentlemen, I want every gentleman in the comment section that if you like women with deep pierced septums and nose rings, I want you to put 5,000 in your comment. And I want you to go down and look and see how many men write 5,000. We
Okay.
don't like those, man, in
Okay.
general. I'm just saying, um, you may be a nice person,
Hmm.
but your girlfriend's telling you that you're doing something that's right or wrong?
No, they tell me that it's wrong, but I don't think it held as much weight as it holds coming from a man, if that kind of makes sense. Because it's like, oh, girl, whatever. You were just saying that. You don't know, but hearing it from a man, it's kind of like, okay.
why would your girlfriend have any reason to say something that's going to hurt you?
No, I don't think it's to hurt me. It's just, it's our batter. Like, that's my homegirl. So I'm just like, girl, whatever. Like, I'm not paying you no mind. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. You in the same boat I'm in, basically. So it's
Yeah,
like
so
the blind leading the blind.
no, your homegirl tried to tell you what you're doing is not right,
Hmm.
and you didn't care about the men that you were doing this to.
Because she's doing it too. So it's kind of like, girl, that's the kettle calling the pot black. Like, you can't, like, it didn't hold too much weight to me. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, I hear you. You doing it too.
So because she's a crackhead and you're a heroin addict, but both of y'all are stealing from men to feed your addictions.
I mean, don't say it like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it just like that because just because she was wrong, she told you you were doing something, and so now it takes somebody to come along and say, that's not right. Man, you're dealing with other human beings. This is what I mean. Hurt people hurt people.
I definitely agree with that. I do.
So you are in that same position of hurting people. When you go out in the world,
Mm-hmm.
dating somebody in a position to where you're not being upfront and honest, you're closed off and guarded, not giving your all. You are hurting people. I'm gonna do an entire video on this because y'all think this is a game. Because I'm just gonna hold it back. See, if men were to do that, they would say he's being manipulative or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't realize that you would not tell a man, look, man, I'm not trying to get serious with anybody. I got a lot of things that I've gone through. I just got out of a relationship. If you want to kick it, cool, nothing serious, no problem. But I'm not in a position to do it. You wouldn't say that because these men want something.
I do let them know.
All right. I've been around, man. Again, either you keep doing this. Now you're gonna just have to own it. You got trauma.
I don't want to do this. I don't. I do.
Okay, that's cool. Then therapy. Because whatever's going on, you don't get to hurt people because somebody did it to you.
Right.
A cliche. But anyways, if you have a good heart, still you can. I think my suggestion is you can still go with our lady, with a kid, or 3 or 2, as long as there is love. As long as there is love. And what's the matter of having someone and that person can take care of the kids, and you yourself, if you love me, you have to love me with my kids. You can't say you love me when you don't love my kids. Though I like the way Calvin Summers concluded with a girl. But so he was giving his suggestion, and he was telling the person, like, which kind of a guy do you want, and you have to explain which kind of guy you want. But I think weight is not an issue. Weight is not an issue in love. You can still date someone with your weight, but in case you need to reduce, so you shouldn't be over. You shouldn't be so fat. Even if you're fat and your weight is not okay, but you can still have confidence. It's all about what it takes. It's all about being confident. It's all about loving what you are. It's all about feeling proud. Yeah. So in case someone loves you, they'll come and pick you with your way. They'll come and take you the way you are. They'll come and have you the way you are. Though I like the way Calvin Samuels is open and straight, the way he talks open and straight, not like these guys who bypass from nowhere, like they lie around. He's straight. I like his straightness. He'll tell you the straight fact, and he won't tell you what you want to hear, but he'll tell you the fact about what you're looking for and about what you're searching for. So it's a great pleasure to have this conversation and story with you guys. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hotmgana Media. Yeah, we are talking about Calvin somewhere else today, but he's a straight man and he's a stress-free man. He'll tell you what really you don't need to, what you don't want. He doesn't bypass. He'll tell you what you have to hear, not what you really wanna hear from him. He won't he won't sugarcoat anything. Yeah, and this is so good, and yeah, it's an interesting story to know. Yeah, but still, I think, yeah, someone can marry you even with 5 kids as long as they love you, as long as they feel you. So though Calvin is also right, he asked the really questions like, you say they engaged you twice, are you really ready to settle now? And why weren't you ready at that moment? And at this time, are you serious? Are you ready to settle? Are you serious about what you're talking about? Are you serious about the relationship you're talking about? Or you're just desperate, like you just need someone to have someone? And if you're busy at work, does it stop you from having someone, or does it stop you from having love? Because of course the hours are normal hours of working, so it can't stop you from having what you want, like, or having someone, or having a relationship, or a commitment. Work doesn't stop you from that, but still, he's right. Yeah, but let's work on ourselves too as us. And now when you're okay, and another fact I've seen about this story, you need to know your standards, you need to know your levels, you need to know where you belong, you need to know where everything belongs. You need to give yourself a level as a lady, and you used to work out on your standards. Anyone can pick you from where you are, and they will add on from what you are. So yeah, I think this is so interesting. So interesting, and it's so nice to know your standards, to know what you want and level, to know the kind of a person, do you know the kind of person you want to settle with, to know the kind of person you want to be with, and to look through the qualities of the person. Are they really matching you? Do they even suit you? Is that what you want? Do you feel the person? Do you love the person? And is the person okay for you? How do you feel with the person? Yeah, I think that is it. So yeah, are they the kind of ideal men you want to marry, or is it the standard? Can that person take you with all his heart and whatever you have? So I think this is so interesting, and I like the way he concludes and tell you the fact. You really feel like, I was messing up somewhere, somehow. This is so lovely. You can like, share, subscribe. This is an interesting story for those who are out there and you're searching for marriage and don't lose hope. This gives you that, don't lose hope. Someone can pick you, someone can love you with the way you are and everything you are. So this is so amazing. This is so fantastic. This is so wow. And so good. Thank you so much. I think that is it. You can follow, like, subscribe, share. Thanks, Calvin.
Hope I never have to know.
That's the point. You have to know. That young lady, understand something. What your mother is saying is unacceptable. You must live like you know. This is what being an adult is. And you ladies are walking around like grown damn children, sticking your head in because it's scary. Because it's scary. Because
it's not even that it's scary. It's just I will not make that my reality.
You don't have, ma'am. You won't make it your reality.
No.
Do you earn more than $45,000 a year?
Yes, I do.
You earn less than 50?
Yes. I'm right in between 45 and 50.
When you hit 65 years old, will you have $1.9 million cash?
Potentially.
No, potentially. At the run rate that you're going right now.
Oh, you're saying save $200 a month and all that? Yeah.
No. At the rate you're going right now, at 41 years old, do you have over $750,000 cash.
No, I don't have that.
Okay, then ma'am, you ain't gonna have it.
Okay.
How do you expect it? Okay, let's talk like business people. If you don't even have what you should have right now, how do you plan on getting it legally?
I have stocks. I'm starting an online business. And I'm also looking into starting a brick and mortar business.
So the way you plan on getting the retirement savings is to start additional businesses to go into debt to try to make more revenue.
Yeah.
Okay, bad plan. 80% of small businesses fail inside of 5 years. Stocks only make money when you cash them out. And if you don't already have the money in stock right now, that's not what you do. That means somebody else has to do something for it to work. So what you basically just said is, I don't have it. And what it comes down to is I'll go work here. Well, if that's the case, ma'am, you would already be doing it.
Yeah, I'm not working anywhere.
So if you don't have it and your plan is to, at best, do something with this stock and then start businesses, those businesses have to work and make a profit.
They will.
80% of small businesses fail inside of a year. You realize,
but it also
Black people understand something. Black people understand something. I want you to understand in this conversation why I'm doing this. You realize how many things have to go right without a hitch for what you're talking about to work. And I'm not just talking to you. You are an avatar for so many other Black women. This magical thinking. What is the probability of the businesses you're talking about working and getting you the cash outside of everything else, the cash, your $1.9 million cash you will need by 65. You got 24 years. You don't even have $750,000 right now. What is the likelihood of all that going on with the businesses you're running, getting you the cash? Because we can't figure in stocks. What is the likelihood? Out of 100%, out of 100%, give me a percentage.
68%.
And this is why our community is dying. Almost a 70% chance. So
you would say I will have a better chance finding a husband with some money?
I said you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning. Because this is what happens in the Black community. Black women have been incented to believe in God, believe in the universe, magical thinking. It's just going to work it out. Manifesting. This is the danger.
That's me all day, though. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm
gonna leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there because that's you all day.
Yeah, that's me all day.
And the fact that you have 3 children.
And they never stand me wrong, not one time yet.
Exactly. And the thing is, this is why April Mason quit, and so many other women have stopped dealing with women because it doesn't matter. The facts, data, statistics, reality.
I understand all that.
But again, you're lost, and there's no finding a lost person because you're stuck with losing. Ma'am, you won't have. So, how many women would you say fit in your area? Kind of who are doing kind of what you're doing. Would you say what percentage of Black women who have children are doing what you? Would you say 10% of women are like you, 20%, 30%, 40%, most, more than half? What?
I would say half and half.
Half. So let's just say half.
Yeah.
So I need you to understand something. You basically just said that half of Black women have to have magical thinking for their lives to work. No, faith. Faith without works is dead. And I'm sorry, you don't possess the skills to get it done. If you did, you'd have already done it.
That's not true.
If you did, you'd have already done it. So this is a perfect example because I'm glad you said half because that's what I think. I think roughly half of Black women fit in your kind of economic position, your children position, your mindset. I see it in my own life with my own family and people I know. And y'all all talk the same stuff and y'all tell it to each other. That's why you believe it. but everyone else around you looks at you like you're crazy. Everybody else, I'm sorry, man. Everybody else looks at men, black men listen to you and look at you and like, she does understand that it doesn't work that way. No, they believe this because
But
they
it
tell it to
works
each
for
other.
me though.
But it ain't work for you, man. Go to your bank account and draw this out. It doesn't work for you, man. Go to your bank account and draw any of this stuff out. You don't even make $50,000 a year. You're not your average middle class income.
But yet I'm taken care of.
You're surviving, but you're not going to be able to. And that's the point. Because they're surviving, they think it will always go. Man, I don't want to even ask you how much money you have saved up because you know and I know. Do you have over 6 figures cash?
No. I hear what you're saying. I hear you. I hear you. I get it.
Well, I mean, the reason I tried to
appreciate
do this because the title was "Let's Talk Winter's Coming," but I'm gonna just be honest. You got black women like yourself are so used to trying to look like you got it all together, and you're shaking in your boots, terrified. You know the truth. You know that the street is waiting. You know that's what, and you know the fact of the matter is, the thing that could help you not be there is the thing that 54% of white women have and larger groups of other, a man. But what else? I want you guys to understand what's the other option that women like her can have, because they really can't do this. So they got to put all on this chip, even though they know it's not. You're on the Titanic, and you've chosen to buy a ticket on the Titanic, knowing that you've hit an iceberg, and they're still staying there because, well, fuck it, it happened for Kate Winslet, you know. So, young lady, whether you like it or don't,
But
like
even
it,
on the Titanic, there was some survivors.
Welcome back again. According to my conclusion about the story, Calvin Samuel says this is true because most of the we black women forget that a man is part of our lives. We think we want to start up a business, we want to be good, we can live without men. So forgetting that this can easily affect our daughters, our kids, our families. Yeah, and forgetting that still time can come when you can't manage all that. You become vulnerable without a home, without where to live. But we forget and be like, yeah, we can make it as ladies, we can work out, we can do it, we can do this even when we don't have men. So we forget that our kids may need men, may need dads, may need fathers, may need men to guide them mentally and physically as a family. Then we forget that then afterwards we focus on telling our kids education is the key, education is better than everything. But still, you give them education, you tell them making money, it's very good and it supports you mentally, but forgetting that a dad can easily be part of a kid's life, and a kid will grow up knowing that a man is supposed to be part of a woman, and they are supposed to make a good family. So this is, I think, helpful and very, very, very true. If you're to listen to this, anyone out there who is thinking of divorcing or anything, if you listen to this audio, I think you can get an idea of how you can do it and get rid of anything that disturbs you, anything that makes you distance yourself away from your family. And this makes you will realize that money is part of life, but money can never be the lifetime thing. But if you have a beautiful family, even when money is not there, and you can be happy with your family, and you can start up something very, 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 very nice. So I think this is so useful, and this is so important for anyone out there. And yeah, I think we need to educate our kids, and we need to be open and tell them the truth about life, not to tell them about books, not to talk. We fear to talk about our past, we fear to talk about what we went through, we fear to tell them the truth. Yeah, so at times that keeps us in a hidden life whereby you hide yourself because you fear to face the truth and the reality of life. Yet you can face the reality of life, and things can go better, and you can change things in any way. So I think this is right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And you can write a commentary or and review according to what you think is right, according to what you think. So I think this is helpful, so helpful, because 99% of women, of us black women, think like that, and 99% of black men also think like that. But I think a family is better than anything. If you build up a happy family, you can live a happy life. So I think this is so important and useful. When you're listening to it, don't hesitate. Even in a relationship, there are ups and downs, and there is no perfect time and there is no perfect person. So it's you to make the perfect timing and a perfect time for a perfect partner and a perfect life for your family, your kids. So yeah, I think that is it. Thank you so much for listening. Yeah, you can like, subscribe, share, and comment about it, and tell us what you think about this. Is it helpful or not? So thank you so much.